Good evening, fans. Welcome back to Falcon Park with another outing between the Auburn Doubledays and the Niagara Power, as this is game 2 of tonight's doubleheader. The first game ended in a loss by the doubleheaders. The final score was 9-7. Niagara won. We'll go through tonight's lineup real quick for Niagara. Andrew Stillinger leading off. First baseman, Zach Evans. The shortstop, Jackson Strong. The right fielder, Vincent Morrow. Third baseman, Steve Merkel. The first baseman, Billy Morris. The DH, Nick DiCarlo. Playing left field, Andrew Fairbrother. The extra hitter, Jeremy Glinsky. Catcher, and Miles Pallister playing center field. And now for your Auburn Doubledays, Fernando Espinal playing second base. Carson Gross playing third base. Hansel Martinez, the DH. Bobby Stang, the extra hitter. Garrett Prosper playing the left fielder position. AJ Wunrich playing right field. Christian Melillo playing center field. Benji Reese, catcher. Jake Houts, first base. And Micah Woolley playing shortstop. As first pitch is just about underway after the anthem and the ceremonial first pitch. Leading off for the Power is Andrew Stillinger. The first pitch is crushed to third base. The throw in time as we have our first out of the game of tonight's second doubleheader game. The Power already down 1 out. An amazing play by the third baseman, Michael Woolley there. And now up for the Power is the shortstop, Zach Evans, number 20. 1 down now. The pitch. Strike. Called strike by your home plate umpire, Michael Loom. Pitching for today for the Auburn Doubledays is number 37, Huxley Holcomb. Next pitch. Swung on. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 down now for the Doubledays pitcher. As Evans steps out of the box with a few practice swings now. The pitch. Just inside and low for 1 ball, 2 strikes now for Holcomb. 79 miles per hour there. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 down. Holcomb taking a minute to breathe. The pitch. Swung on, fouled back our way. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Against the screen. Just behind the catcher there to the right. Evans on his 5th pitch of the at-bat now. The pitch. Swung on. That hits Evan in the foot, but he seems to be all right. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Holcomb ready to go. Evans ready to go as we have 2 strikes. 2 practice swings. The pitch. Just inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down now. Few practice swings. Holcomb. Wind up, pitch. Swung on. Strike 3. 2 down now for Holcomb in the Auburn Doubledays. And due up now for the Niagara Power is number 44, the right fielder, Jackson Strong. Quick top of the first so far. See if Strong can get things going for the Power now as Holcomb ready to pitch. The pitch. Just outside and low. 1 ball now to Strong. Next pitch. Right down the pipe at 88 miles per hour. 1 ball, 1 strike. .88-mile-per-hour fastball, looking perfect right now. Next pitch, just outside. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 down to Strong. Coming in at 77 miles per hour, so that was a little bit of a change up there. Holcomb ready to go. The pitch, high. 3 balls, 1 strike. To Jackson Strong. 2 down now. See if Strong can work a walk. The pitch. Inside corner of the plate. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The count is full with 2 down. 87-mile-per-hour fastball right down the inside corner. Next pitch. To Strong. Swung on. Right to the second baseman. Clean grab and throw for the out. Second baseman hesitated a little bit there. Fernando Espanol, but made the play, got him out at first. That concludes the top of the first. 0-0. And we'll be right back right after this break. Just about underway now in the bottom of the first. 2 up for the Auburn Doubledays is Fernando Espanol, number 4, the second baseman. This evening so far has had beautiful weather here at Auburn at Falcon Park. Sunny skies, 80 degrees. Perfect day for a ball game. Throw down to second. And we are underway in the bottom of the first. Couple more practice swings for Espanol, but working his way to the batter's box. And we are underway. Pitcher for Niagara is Tommy Peltier, number 6. First pitch, strike, outside corner of the plate. No balls, 1 strike to Espanol. Next pitch, high and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch, 88-mile-per-hour fastball. Looked like it had a little bit of a tail on it. Right down the pipe. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Espanol. The next pitch, swung on, just foul. The base umpire had to duck out of the way at first base, just right of the first base bag. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Fernando Espanol. Peltier ready to go. The pitch. High and outside for 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Espinal. Ball boy goes and grabs that one. Peltier ready to go. The 2-2 shakes off his catcher. The pitch just inside. Almost clips Espinal, but he moves out of the way. Quick reflexes by Espinal there. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. The count is full. The pitch inside again, and that is ball 4. First batter for the Doubledays is a walk. Espinal throws all his beer to the ball boy, and now up for your Doubledays is Carson Gross. Number 5, the shortstop for the Doubledays. As we have a runner on first now. Peltier ready to go. Espinal gets off the bag. Throw back to first, not in time. Espinal is safe. Peltier didn't even give him a look. He just threw. Peltier's windup resembles the one of the infamous Craig Kimbrell here. Gives Espinal a few looks. The pitch, called strike, right down the outside corner of the plate. No balls, 1 strike to Carson Gross here. Espinal works his way off the bag, dances a little bit. The pitch, swung on, just foul of the third base plate. No balls, 2 strikes to Carson Gross. It's a foul ball, sends Espinal back. He got quite a jump there to second, actually. Peltier collecting his thoughts for a few moments. Shakes off his catcher. The pitch on the way. No outs. Throws back to first. Almost wild, but what a snag there by Steve Merkel to keep Espinal close. Peltier is not allowing Espinal to dance as much anymore. The pitch swung on, just foul of the first base plate. No balls, 2 strikes now. 88-mile-per-hour fastball to Carson Gross. Espinal dancing just a tad bit now, not getting too extravagant, but the throw is back. Not in time. Merkel applies the tag, but not in time, and drops the ball as well. No balls, 2 strikes. Bottom of the first. Peltier ready to go. The pitch swung on to the third baseman. The throw to first in time. As we have 1 down here at Falcon Park for the Doubledays. And due up now for the Doubledays is Hazel Martinez, the DH, number 29. Espinal advanced to second safely. Third baseman gave him a look, but not enough time for the throw. Peltier ready to go. Espinal gets a little bit of a jump off second now. Peltier not giving him any looks. Focus on the batter. Martinez ready to go. The pitch. Curveball just inside of the home plate. Peltier gives Espinal a few looks. The pitch. Fastball. 90 miles per hour there with a little bit of a tail. Right down the middle. To Martinez. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Peltier giving Espinal a look. The pitch swung on. That is fouled back our way. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 down. Espinal getting a bit of a jump after the foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Swung on to right field. Will that be enough? Yes, Espinal is tagging up, but works his way back to second there. 2 down. Pop fly to the right fielder, Jackson Strong. Amazing throw to keep Espinal close. It did look like he was going, but he stayed halfway. Now batting, the cleanup hitter, And the extra hitter, number 30, Bobby Stang, with 2 down. Let's see if he can work some magic, score a run there, keep the inning alive, or get a hit to advance Espinal to third. The pitch, swung on, 90-mile-per-hour fastball, outside corner. Stang ready to go. No practice swings. Fully focused on the pitcher. Pitcher steps off, throws to second, but a wild throw as Espinal advances to third. The throw in time. Espinal is out at third as that concludes the bottom of the first. What a great throw by the center fielder, Miles Pallister there. As we'll be back for the top of the second, as this is Auburn Doubledays Radio Network. Welcome back. Top of the second now. Due up for the Niagara Power is Vincent Morrow, the third baseman, number 2. Faces off against Huxley Holcomb. Holcomb ready to go. The pitch. Inside for ball 1 tomorrow. Holcomb focused on the batter here. The pitch. Swung on. Just foul of the right field line. 1 ball, 1 strike. Morrow curved that one, it seemed like. It looked like it was going fair, but just went foul of the right field line. Morrow calls time. Gathers some thoughts. Back up to the box. 1-1, top of the second. Score 0-0. The pitch from Holcomb. Slider. Swung on and missed for 75 miles per hour. The count is now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tomorrow. Holcomb ready to go. Morrow ready to go. The 1-2. Just outside and high. Fastball 90 miles per hour. The 2-2. It's just high. 2 balls, 2 strikes now tomorrow. The pitch. Curveball. Right there. Umpire won't budge. 3 balls, 2 strikes tomorrow. The 3-2. Swung on, just foul. Came back our way. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Morrow. The pitch. Ball 4, just inside to Morrow. Fastball was taken for ball 4. We got no outs. Runner on first base. Due up now for Niagara is number 27, Steve Merkel, the first baseman. Runners on. Holcomb pitching from the windup. The stretch, excuse me. The pitch swung on and missed. No balls, 1 strike now to Steve Merkel. Next pitch, drilled to the second baseman, to Espinal. The flip, out at first. 1 down now for the Auburn Doubledays from a creative flip by Espinal. Nice little 4-3 there, as Vincent Morrow was able to advance to second base. We got 1 down. Due up now is number 41, Billy Morris, the DH for the Power. Morrow gets off second base. Holcomb gives him a look. Espinal keeping him close. First pitch, check swung by Morris. And that is no balls, 1 strike with 1 down now, as base umpire says that he went. Holcomb staring at Morrow. Morrow gets a little dancy there. The pitch, strike, right in the outside corner. No balls, 2 strikes now to Niagara Power. Holcomb is locked and ready to go. No time wasted in between innings. The pitch swung on, strike 3 for Holcomb, as now it is 2 down for the Niagara Power. Morrow still on second. Due up now is Nick DiCarlo, the left fielder. Morrow gets off second. Holcomb not giving him any looks. Finally gives him a look. He goes back to second. No one keeping him close. He gets dancing but stays. First pitch is called strike on Nick DiCarlo. 86-mile-per-hour fastball outside corner by Holcomb. The pitch swung on and missed. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 down for Huxley Holcomb. Morrow dancing, getting a little bit deep now off second. Holcomb not giving him any looks. The pitch swung on, strike 3 for Huxley Holcomb. 2 strikeouts at the end of the inning. And that'll take us to the bottom of the second. Due up, the Auburn Doubledays. Due up now in the bottom of the second is Bobby Stang. Middle of his at-bat last inning. Espinal got picked off there at third. Wild throw to second by Peltier allowed him to go to third, but got picked off by the center fielder. Great throw by Miles Pallister. The pitch to Stang. Fastball, fouled out of play. Third base side. Peltier already ready to go after the foul ball. Stang ready to go. The pitch. Just outside for ball one of this at-bat. 1 ball, 1 strikes now. Score still 2-0s, 0-0. Next pitch, just outside. 2 balls, 1 strike to Bobby Stang, the cleanup batter. Extra hitter for this game. Second game of the doubleheader. Next pitch, inside. Stang had to get out of the way there. 3 balls, 1 strike. Peltier wasting no time in between pitches. Already ready to go. The pitch. Foul ball out of play there. Third base side. That thunder noise was the ball hitting the stadium, actually. So we have 3 balls, 2 strikes to Bobby Stang. Count is full. Peltier already ready to go after the foul ball. Stang had to work his way back real quick to the batter's box. The 3-2. Swung on. Stang strikes out there. 1 out for the Doubledays. And a strikeout for Tommy Peltier. Due up now is number 16, Garrett Prosper, the left fielder. Last game, he hit a 3-run home run to make it 8-7 for the Doubledays. See if he can work another home run this at-bat. Peltier, the pitch, inside for ball 1. .90-mile-per-hour fastball there. Next pitch. Strike right on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 down for the Doubledays. The pitch. Swung on. Missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Garrett Prosper. Peltier ready to go. Umpire signals 1-2. The pitch. Breaking ball. Called for strike 3. Second strikeout of the inning by Tommy Peltier. 2 down now for the Doubledays. Now up is A.J. Wenrich, the right fielder, number 3. Peltier already ready to go in the windup. The pitch. Inside for ball 1. Wenrich could get things going for the Doubledays with a base shot here. Peltier ready to go. The pitch. Low. Brushes the plate. 2 balls. No strikes. 2 down now for the Doubledays in the top of the second. The pitch. Inside. 3-0. Peltier takes his time now there. A couple deep breaths. And the 3-0. Outside. Wenrich works a walk. And the Doubledays get things going this inning. Due up now is the center fielder, Christian Melillo, number 12. Wenrich is on first. Already getting a bit of a lead. Swinging his arm, dancing a little bit. Trying to distract Peltier. The pitch. Called for a strike. No balls, 1 strike, 2 down, bottom of the second. The pitch. Called strike. Melillo watched that one. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. The pitch. Shot to left field. That is a base hit for Melillo to keep things going Runners on first and second now. 87-mile-per-hour fastball was pieced right to Nick DiCarlo. And due up now is Benji Reese, the catcher for your Doubledays, number 6. We got Ducks on. Let's see what Reese can do with 2 on. Peltier ready to go. The pitch just low. Giving Wenrich a look there. 1 ball. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down. That pitch was called strike on the outside corner of the plate to Benji Reese. The pitch outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Both runners were dancing on the baseline there. 2 down, change up for 83 miles per hour. Peltier giving Wenrich a stare down, 2 stare downs. He dancing. The pitch swung on right to the first baseman, Steve Merkel, for the out. 3 down. Score 0-0 as that concludes the bottom of the second, but don't go anywhere. We'll be back. Welcome back. Top of the third now for the Niagara Power. Due up now is Andrew Fairbrother, the extra hitter, number 13, against Huxley Holcomb. Holcomb ready to go. The pitch swung on. Breaking ball, 72 miles per hour, missed. We got 1 strike now. No balls, 1 strike. Doubledays have 1 hit. Niagara has 0. The score is 0-0. The top of the third, the pitch. Another breaking ball, 72 miles per hour, same speed, swung on and whiffed. No balls, 2 strikes to Fairbrother. This could be a quick at-bat. Breaking ball looking fierce. Next pitch, swung on, foul, tipped back. First foul ball of this at-bat. No balls, 2 strikes now. Holcomb ready to go. The pitch. Swung on. That ball is hit to a spinal. That ball is caught. What a great catch by Espinal, the second baseman. As we are underway with one down. Top of the third.
Batting the catcher, number 28, Jeremy Glinsky.
Due up now for the Niagara Power is Jeremy Glinsky, the catcher. The pitch swung on. Fastball outside corner, 89 miles per hour. No balls, 1 strike, 1 down. Sun starting to set here, clouds forming. Beautiful sunset, beautiful night. The pitch fouled back our way. No balls, 2 strikes to Glinsky. Holcomb ready to go. Shaking his head yes to the pitch from the catcher. The pitch, the 0-2. Breaking ball, 78. Outside corner, but was not called for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jeremy Glinsky here. Holcomb ready to go. Glinsky ready to go. The 1-2. That ball is popped to left field. Shallow left. Second out of the inning. Great catch by Garrett Prosper there. Ball had some elevation to it, but not enough pop. 2 down now for the Power. And due up now for the Power is Miles Pallister, the center fielder, number 16. Holcomb ready to go. Pallister ready to go. The pitch. Outside. Ball 1. Stadium lights are on. Fans getting rowdy for their pitcher. The pitch. Called strike outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down. To Pallister. The pitch from Holcomb. Missed the outside corner of the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 down. Holcomb ready to go. The pitch. Low, just low of the zone. 3 balls, 1 strike now to Pallister. Looked like it just missed the zone there. Holcomb, the pitch. Fastball right down the middle. Pallister didn't like that one. He thought it was ball 4 through his bat, but quickly has to regather. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Holcomb threw a fastball right down the middle. 2 down now. The full count pitch. Swung on to right field. Out of play. Three balls, 2 strikes still to Pallister. Holcomb locked and focused on Pallister. Holcomb ready to go. The pitch. Breaking ball to the shortstop. Carson Gross. Easy grab. It's the end. The top of the third. Score 0-0. Niagara has no hits. Doubledays have 1 hit. And we'll be right back after this short break. Welcome back to the bottom of the third now. Leading off for the Auburn Doubledays is Jake Houts. Hotel California walk-up song, infamous Cody Bellinger walk-up song of the Cubs. The first baseman gets a pitch from Peltier inside for ball one. Pitch low inside for ball two. 2 balls, no strikes now to Houts. The pitch swung on. That ball hits the second baseman who bobbles it. And that is a base hit for Jake Houts. Stillinger had a great snag, but it just hit off of the top part of his glove and went to right field, allowing Houts to get a base hit there. Due up now is Michael Woolley for the Doubledays. The pitch, called strike outside corner. Third baseman ready to go. Peltier ready to go. Houts gets a little bit of lead off first. Peltier gives him a look. The pitch inside for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Woolley. Steps out to get some signs from third base coach. The pitch inside, ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike now. A little bit of a movement off first base there from Houts, but not too much. Not that big of a gap off of first. Peltier ready to go, but throws to first base, not in time. Houts gets back with ease. Peltier ready to go. The pitch swung on, hits off the glove of Peltier. Flipped to second, flipped to first, but not in time. Shortstop Zach Evans flipped it, but the throw was just bounced before first. Steve Merkel had a great stop to prevent runners from advancing, but out is at second base, so we have 1 down now in the bottom of the third for the Doubledays. And Fernando Espinal up to bat now with a runner on first. 1 down. Peltier ready to go. The pitch. Fastball swung on, missed. Peltier ready to go again. The pitch. Another fastball. Throw from the catcher back to first base. Not in time. Jeremy Galinsky, the catcher, caught Michael Woolley sleeping there. But quick reflexes to get back to first in time. 1 down, no balls, 2 strikes. The pitch just outside for ball 1 to Fernando Espinal. The 1-2 from Peltier. Swung on, but that is fouled back our way, out of play. First foul ball of the at-bat. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 down. Peltier kicks the dirt on the mound. Ball boy retrieves the ball. Heads back to the dugout. Daylight slowly turning into nighttime. Throw back to first, not in time. Woolley able to get back. Peltier looks at Woolley. Pitches outside. Woolley takes off because there's no one on second. He gets there in time. Safe signal from the base umpire. What a quick play by Woolley, as he has some wheels on those cleats. No one was covering second. Made a quick jump off of first and able to get to second with ease. No one was covering first or second at that play. Gets a little bit of a lead off second base. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down now to Fernando Espinal. The pitch, swung on. That ball is chopped to the shortstop. And that is out number 2 of the bottom of the 3rd. Great play there by Zach Evans to get Fernando Espinal out. But Woolley was able to advance to 3rd. So we have a runner on 3rd, bottom of the 3rd, 2 down. Let's see if Carson Gross, the 3rd baseman, the shortstop, can get things going for the Doubledays. His first pitch, fastball swung on and whiffed. No balls, 1 strike, 2 down now. Woolley has a bit of a lead off third base. Swung on, fastball, 89 miles per hour, missed. No balls, 2 strikes now to Gross. Peltier ready to go. The pitch. Outside, just outside, 88 mile per hour fastball. 3 fastballs in this at-bat so far. Woolley getting a little bit of a dance off of third base, but Peltier ignoring him, only focusing on the batter. The pitch, outside, 2-2. Jeremy Glinsky, the catcher, had a great stop there, as that pitch was outside of the batter's box. The 2-2. Swung on. Strike 3, as that concludes the bottom of the 3rd. 2 hits for the Doubledays. Score still 2 donut holes, 0-0. As we make our way to the top of the 4th, as kids run the bases. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Leading off now for the Niagara Power, it's Andrew Stillinger, the second baseman. Holcomb ready to go is at the top of the 4th. Pitch is outside for ball 1. One ball, no strikes, no outs. Niagara has no hits in this game. Doubledays have 2. The pitch is belted to right field. Fernando Espinal almost had a great play there, almost had a great jumping catch, but just missed his glove. That is the first hit of the game for Niagara. Runner on first. Due up now is the catcher, Zach Evans. Due up now is the shortstop, Zach Evans, number 20, with a runner on first. Espinal just missed that ball to keep the no-hit alive for the Doubledays. Stillinger gets a little bit of a lead off first. Evans ready to go. Holcomb ready to go. The pitch. Fastball, outside corner. Called for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, no outs. Niagara has a hit now. Holcomb ready to go. Evans ready to go. The throwback to first is in time for the first out of the top of the 4th. Base umpire indicates that the glove hit him in the arm. Smooth pickoff move there by Huxley Holcomb. Looked like he was ready to throw home, but went straight to first. 1 down now in the top of the 4th. What a move. Holcomb ready to go. The pitch drilled to the shortstop. Carson Gross, the throw over to first in time for the second out of the top of the 4th. So just like that, a base hit leads to 2 outs. No runners on. 2 up now for Niagara is number 44, the right fielder, Jackson Strong. Let's see if he can keep Niagara alive with a base shot here. Holcomb ready to go. The pitch. High for ball 1. Next pitch. Breaking ball. Just low. 74 mile per hour. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 down now. Holcomb ready to go. The pitch. Swung on. That ball is drilled to right field, but caught by A.J. Wenrich. That ball had elevation, but not enough pop. And that concludes the top of the 4th as we make our way down to the bottom of the 4th, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to the bottom of the 4th. Leading off for the Doubledays now is the DH, designated hitter, Hansel Martinez. The pitch from Peltier, outside for ball 1. Next pitch, swung on, fastball. But that is strike 1. Looks like the catcher took that one to the stomach. Needed a little bit of a time there, but he's all set, ready to go. Peltier ready to go. Martinez ready to go. The 1-1. Right down the middle for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Bottom of the 4th for the Doubledays. The pitch. Strike 3 as we have 1 down in the bottom of the 4th. Breaking ball, 77 miles per hour. Right down the middle, swing and miss, but couldn't connect. Now batting the EH, Bobby Stang. Working with one down now in the bottom of the fourth. Let's see if Bobby can keep the Doubledays alive now. Get things going with a base hit. First pitch outside. Ball one. Next pitch. Swung on for strike one. Breaking ball. 78 miles per hour there. Peltier again wasting no time in between pitches. He's locked and ready to go. Next pitch. Outside. 2 balls, 1 strike to the EH. Staying ready to go. Peltier ready to go. Next pitch, swung on. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Last at bat, Stang struck out swinging. See if he can improve from that at bat. Same count as last time. The 2-2, the pitch, inside. Wild pitch as it clips the catcher's leg guard there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Count is full, 1 out. Score 0-0 in the bottom of the fourth still. Doubledays have 2 hits. Niagara has 1. Peltier ready to go. Stang ready to go. The full count pitch. Breaking ball outside as that gets things going for the Doubledays with a runner on first due to a walk.
Now batting the left fielder, number 16, Garrett Prosper.
Due up now, Garrett Prosper, the left fielder. Stang gets a little bit of a lead off first. Peltier gives him a look. Doesn't look like Stang's going anywhere, though. But the throw back to first. Wild and not in time. Great stop by the first baseman, Steve Merkel. If he didn't stop that, that was for sure going to the third base dugout. Excuse me, first base dugout. Count 0-0 to Prosper. The pitch. Breaking ball. Didn't have enough break as that was just inside. Prosper steps out from signs from the third base coach. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 down now to Prosper. Peltier throws over to first, not in time. Stang not getting that much of a lead. Peltier must want to keep him close this at bat, this inning. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 down. Peltier ready to go. The pitch swung on back our way for a foul ball. Starting to get really dark here at Falcon Park in Auburn. Doppler showed some thunderstorms, but doesn't look like that's going to happen. Hope not. Throw back over to first, not in time. Base umpire signals safe. Third throw over in this at-bat to first by Peltier. Must want to keep Stang really close. Next pitch. Fastball right down the middle, coming in at 89. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 down to Prosper. Stang gets another lead. Peltier throws a breaking ball, but again, not enough break for the 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. Prosper ready to go. Peltier ready to go. The pitch. Fastball chopped, and that is just foul. That went a quarter of the way up the first base line. It was rolling fair, but just went foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fastball chopped. Foul ball, first base side. Bottom of the fourth. Stang getting a lead. Peltier gives him a look. The stretch, the pitch. Strike 3 on Garrett Prosper. Fastball just inside was taken for a swing. 2 down now in the bottom of the fourth. Due up now is the right fielder, number 3, A.J. Wenrich. We got one runner on. Let's see if Wenrich can do some damage to the Niagara defense, but Peltier has other things. He throws over to first base to keep staying close. Not enough time, though. Staying at a great stretch back. The pitch. That ball is swung on. Right field side. Out of play. Jackson Strong had a great run over to the fence on first base side, but that was in their practice facility. No balls, 1 strike, 2 down. Excuse me, that was in their bullpen. Wenrich ready to go, Peltier ready to go. Stang getting a little bit of a lead off first. The pitch, swung on, that ball is belted to the third baseman. Great grab by Vincent Morrow. The throw over to first was offline though. Directed Merkel right off the bag. So a wild throw keeps the inning alive for the Doubledays. Runners on first and second with 2 down. Peltier ready to go. Runners advance off of bases. First pitch just outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 4th. The pitch, breaking ball that was way outside. Great stop there by Jeremy Glinsky. Really athletic grab by the catcher there. 2 balls, no strikes. Runners on. Peltier throws inside, almost clips Wenrich. Gets out of the way there. 3-0 now. Batter has the advantage in this at-bat. Peltier pitching from the stretch, ready to go. The pitch, outside, ball 4. We had bases loaded. First, second, and third. Jeremy Glinsky calls timeout to go talk to his ace. Due up now for the Doubledays. It's Christian Melillo. Excuse me, is Benji Reese. Christian Melillo was actually the one who just walked. So runners on first, second, and third. Benji Reese up to bat. The catcher up to the plate. The pitch outside for ball 1. Melillo on first. Wenrich on second. Staying on third. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 down. The pitch. Inside for ball 2. Batter has the advantage. Seems like Peltier might be under a little bit of a stress here. 6 straight balls for Peltier. The pitch. Right down the middle for strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 down. Melillo getting a little bit of a lead. Wenrich getting a lead, Stang getting a lead. The pitch, swung on, that ball's fouled towards the power dugout. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. 88-mile-per-hour fastball that was swung on. Reese could keep this inning alive with a base hit. Score the first run of the game, too, for both teams. But Reese calls timeout. Slow down the momentum of Peltier. Take a little bit of a breather there, up to the plate. Score is 0-0. Bottom of the 4th, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch from Peltier, low for ball 3. Bases loaded. Count is loaded. Every kid's dream at bat right now. We got bases loaded. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Let's see what damage Reese can do. The pitch, low, as we have our first run of the game for ball 4. Peltier walked him. Stang scores. Score is 1-0 in the bottom of the 4th. Head coach Mike Gabriel calls timeout there to go talk to his ace. 2 outs, bases still loaded. Doubledays up 1-0. Due up now for the Doubledays, Jake Houts. Last at bat, Jake Houts had a single. Let's see what he can do this at bat.
Now adding the first baseman, number 25, Jake Houts.
Jake Houts, the first baseman, up with runners on every base. Hotel California playing. 25 ready to go. Peltier ready to go. The pitch outside for ball 1. Pitch from Peltier was a strike. Called strike. Count 1-1, 2 down now. Every runner has a little bit of a lead off their bases. Next pitch inside, almost clips Howe's knee. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 down. Howe's ready to go, Peltier ready to go. The pitch. Fastball, that was just low of the zone. 3 balls, 1 strike. House has the advantage in this at-bat. 2 outs. Let's see what House can do. The pitch. Inside for ball 4. The Doubledays lead this game now 2-0. 2 runs in the bottom of the 4th. Bases still loaded. That is the second walk that scored a run. Due up now for the Doubledays, number 23, the third baseman, Michael Woolley. 2 outs, bases still loaded. The pitch, breaking ball, wild pitch, going home, not in time. That scores another run for the Doubledays. Score is 3-0. Scoring was Christian Malillo. What a great dive into home plate by Malillo. Wild pitch breaking ball. Keeps thing alive. Count is 1 ball, no strikes. But the head coach, Mike Gabriel, calls time. Heads out to the pitcher's mound. This could be a pitching change, folks. Gabriel looking to his bullpen. Looks like he's discussing things over with his ace. We'll see if Peltier stays in or not. It's a pitching change. Call to the bullpen. As Peltier heads back to the first base dugout. giving up 3 runs to the 4th. Pitching now for the Niagara Power. Appears to be this could be number 15, Brendan Morse, but we'll check back in a second as we'll be right back. Due up now for the Doubledays. Bottom of the lineup, number 23, Michael Woolley. Runners on second and third now with 2 down. Pitching change was in the middle of the at-bat with 1 ball. The pitch was a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0, 2 outs, runners on second and third. The pitch, outside, 3 balls, no strikes for Michael Woolley. Due up is Fernando Espinal after Woolley. 3 balls, no strikes. The 3-0, incoming. The pitch, fastball right down the middle, called for strike 1. Runners are advancing off the bag now. 3-1, 2 outs. The pitch. Ball 4. This is the 5th walk of the bottom of the 4th. 3 runs have been given up this inning so far. We now have bases loaded. Fernando Espinal up to bat, the second baseman. Two outs, score 3-0. Doubledays are up. See if Espinal can work a base hit here to score a couple runs. The pitch. Ball. That is a wild pitch. Going home. The throw not in time. Score 4-0. Doubledays up. As Benji Reese was able to easily score from third base on a wild throw there. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 down. Runners on second and third. Doubledays up 4-0 now. 2 hits to 1. Niagara has an error. Pitcher taking his time there in between innings. The 1-0. Check swung, called for strike one. Pitcher takes his time in between pitches, unlike Peltier. The pitch incoming for the 1-1. Inside, 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 down now. The pitch inside, 3 balls, 1 strike, but that pitch clipped him right in the arm pad. That is a hit by pitch. In the bottom of the 4th. Carson Gross now due up for the Doubledays, the shortstop, with bases loaded. The pitch outside for ball 1. Two outs still, but bases are loaded. Doubledays have scored 4 runs this inning alone. Pitch is swung on. First baseman makes a tremendous grab. Throw over to first. Not in time. But the base umpire changes his mind and signals him out. He signaled safe, then signaled out. Guess that the play was just in time. That concludes the wild bottom of the 4th. We'll be right back. Due up now in the top of the 5th for the Niagara Power is the 3rd baseman, Vincent Morrow. Last at bat was walked by Holcomb. Holcomb ready to go. The pitch, strike down the middle, but that was fouled back our way as that hits the stadium. Last inning, the Doubledays scored 4 runs consecutively as it is now 4-0. Doubledays up in the top of the 5th. Next pitch incoming. Breaking ball outside for ball 1 of this at-bat. 76 mile per hour breaking ball. The pitch. Breaking ball right down the middle, 72 miles per hour. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the third baseman. Pitcher has the advantage this at bat. The pitch. Ball just outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Starting to get dark here in Auburn. Sun completely set. Lights are bright. Great day for a night game. The pitch from Huxley. Swung on. That ball is strike 3, but it was a drop third. Benji Reese has a great throw to first, though, to get the first out of the at-bat. 1 down now in the top of the 5th. Due up now is the first baseman, Steve Merkel. Last at-bat hit a little blooper to the second baseman for first out of the inning. Second inning. We have 1 down now. Strikeout for Huxley. The pitch. Fastball, 89 miles per hour, right down the middle. Count 0-1. 1 down. The pitch. Swung on. No balls, 2 strikes. Huxley pumps himself up a little bit. A little bit of excitement after that pitch. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 just outside for ball 1 of this at-bat. No balls. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 down. Huxley ready to go. The pitch tomorrow. High and outside fastball. Changeup. Count is now 2-2. Morrow all set. Holcomb ready to go. The pitch. Foul tip back. 2-2. So it is a pitcher's advantage right now with the 2-2 count. Morrow could electrify the offense with a base shot. The pitch. Inside, 3 balls, 2 strikes, count full to Morrow. Morrow working himself back a little bit. Count was 1-2, now it's full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Not much movement in the bullpen for the Doubledays. The pitch from Holcomb. Absolutely smashed to left field for a base hit by Morrow. Runner on first as that gets things going for the Niagara Power. Second hit of the game for the Niagara Power, which ties with the Auburn Doubledays. Score 4-0, top of the 5th, 1 out, 1 runner on. Morrow gets a little bit of a lead. Holcomb ready to go. The pitch swung on, breaking ball, 74 miles per hour, right down the middle to Billy Morris. Last at bat. Check swung by the DH. Holcomb ready to go. The pitch. That ball is fouled back. First base side. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 down. The 0-2 swung on, but that is just foul, third base side. Morrow moving a little bit on first base, got halfway down, had to go back because it was foul. One runner on, Holcomb ready to go. The 0-2, 1 down. The pitch, right up the middle. Great play to send it over to second, and the throw to first. Espinal had a great play there. A diving grab off the glove that flipped to the shortstop, Carson Gross, and Carson Gross flipped it over to first for a 4-6-3 double play. And that concludes the top of the fifth as we send it to the bottom. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Leading off for the Doubledays, the designated hitter, number 29, Hazel Martinez.
Due up now for the Doubledays, the DH, number 29, Hazel Martinez. In the bottom of the fifth, score 4-0. The pitch, swung on, fastball down the middle for strike one. 2 hits in this game for both teams. 1 error for Niagara. No errors for the Doubledays. The pitch, swung on again, fastball, 87. But that was whipped. No balls, 2 strikes to the DH. The pitch, swung on, strike 3 as we have 1 out in the bottom of the fifth. Due up now for the Doubledays is the EH, the cleanup batter, number 30, Bobby Stang. Last at bat, Bobby Stang was walked. Able to score home on a walk, too. We have 1 down, bottom of the fifth. Pitch ready to go. The pitch, swung on. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch, high and inside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Bobby Stang. Pitch ready to go. The 1-1. Swung on. That ball is drilled to the right field side for a base hit for Bobby Stang. Line drive to the right field side. Quick throw in by Jackson Strong, but what a rip by Bobby Stang there. Due up now, the left fielder, Garrett Prosper. Hit a 3-run home run last game. Let's see if he can hit a 2-run this game with runners on. 1 out. The pitch. Wild pitch, but great diving grab by Jeremy Glinsky to keep staying on first base there. We have 1 ball this at bat, 1 down. The pitch. Outside, 2 balls, no strikes, 1 down. The pitch. Swung on, right back to the pitcher. Throw to second is wild. Bobby staying round second, goes to third. Hit right back to the pitcher, but pitcher bobbled it. And had a off throw to the shortstop on second, Zach Evans. So we have runners on first and third now. That is a E1 for the pitcher. A.J. Wenrich due up, the right fielder. Runners on first and third, both corners of the baselines. First pitch, fastball, right down the middle, 88. Not swung at. Count is 0-1. The pitch, inside, almost clips Wenrich. Great move to get out of the way, though. The 1-1 is just inside to Wenrich. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 down. So far, no runs in the top of the 5th for the Doubledays. Wild pitch, great step by Jeremy Glinsky. The count is now 2 balls, 1 strike to Wenrich. The pitch, swung on. Fastball, outside corner of the plate, 88 miles per hour. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 down now to Wenrich. Runners get a little bit of a lead off first and third. The pitch, inside. Almost clips Wenrich again. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count now to Wenrich. Worked back from a 1-2 count to now a full count, 3-2. The pitch, outside, ball 4. Bases are now loaded for number 12, Christian Melillo, the center fielder. Let's see if Melillo can electrify the offense with a base hit there to score a few runs. Pitcher ready to go. The pitch, swung on, back our way, foul ball. One down, count 0-1. Bases loaded. Melillo could easily score a couple runs here with a base shot in between the gaps in left and center, or center and right. The pitch drilled to the second baseman. Second baseman flips it to the short. Not in time for the throw to first, but the out is at second. Melillo has an RBI there as it scores Jackson Stank from third. Doubledays now lead 5-0. And lead in hits with 3 hits to 2. So Melillo safe at first. Runner out at second. Prosper at third. Due up now is Benji Reese, the catcher. Walked last at bat. The pitch inside to the catcher. Reese had to duck out of the way there. 1 ball, 2 outs, runners on first and third. Both corners of the base paths. The pitch swung on, but that was a foul ball back our way to make the count 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 2 down. The pitch to Reese, called strike down the middle. 1 ball, 2 strikes, fastball, 87 miles per hour. No movement on the base paths yet. The 1-2 about to be coming soon with 2 down. The pitch swung on, drilled back our way for a foul ball. Second ball back our way in this at bat. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Let's see if Reese can do a little bit of damage to the power defense. Calls timeout for a quick little rebreather. Pitcher adjusts his cap, ready to go. Reese ready to go. 1 ball, 2 strikes. A little bit of a lead there by Prosper on third. Pitch gives him a look. The pitch. Called for strike 3. Outside corner. Caught Reese looking as that concludes the bottom of the 5th. 1 run scored there by the Doubledays, making it a 5-0 ball game. And we'll be right back with you for the top of the 6th inning. Now pitching for the Auburn Doubledays in the top of the 6th. Number 24, Simon Aluko. Due up now. For Niagara's number 3, Nick DiCarlo, the left fielder. Last step back, DiCarlo struck out swinging. Let's see what Simon can offer him. First pitch, ball outside. Called by the ump. 1 ball, no strikes, 0 outs in the top of the 6th. DiCarlo ready to go. Simon ready to go. Next pitch, inside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. To DiCarlo. Luco ready to go. The pitch. Inside. Ball 3. (3-0). Batter has the advantage this at bat so far. Simon ready to go. The pitch. Strike 1 outside corner. 3 balls, 1 strike. To DiCarlo. The pitch. Fastball right down the middle. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Simon Aluko working himself a little bit back from the 3-0 count, as it is full count now to DiCarlo. Score is 5-0 in the top of the 6th. Doubledays have the lead. The pitch. Right down the middle. Strike 3. Caught DiCarlo looking. What an amazing way to come back from a 3-0 count by Aluko. This is the first out of this inning. First strikeout for Aluko. And now batting is the EH and also the pitcher, Andrew Fairbrother, as he has been pitching for the last 2 innings for the Niagara Power. 1 down now. Simon ready to go. The pitch. Outside. Just outside off the plate. 1 ball. No strikes now in the top of the 6th. The pitch. Outside corner. Fastball. For strike 1 at this at bat. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Fairbrother steps out. Luco steps out. They both ready to go now. The pitch. Inside, almost clips the extra hitter. 2 balls, 1 strike. Little acrobatic play by Fairbrother there to get out of the way. Sky is completely black now and is now nighttime here at Falcon Park. The pitch. Outside corner. Fairbrother swings at it, fouled back our way. 2 balls, 2 strikes now, 1 down. Top of the 6th for the Power. Simon Aluko ready to go. Fairbrother ready to go. The pitch. Fastball down the middle, called for strike 3. 2 strikeouts so far this inning for Simon Aluko. As he caught Nick DiCarlo not looking, and Andrew Fairbrother not looking at fastballs down the middle. So 2 outs now for the Niagara Power offense. First pitch to the catcher, Jeremy Glinsky, was a fastball outside corner. No balls, 1 strike, 2 down now. Luco ready to go. The pitch inside, almost clips Glinsky, but catcher has fast reflexes. It's out of the way. 1 ball, 1 strike now. Luco ready to go. The pitch inside for ball 2. The sidearm pitcher down for another batter in an account, but could come back. The pitch, outside, 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 down. On the catcher, Glinski. Last time Luco was down, he came back 3-0. Struck out to Carlo, looking. See what he can do this at bat. 3-1. The pitch. Swung on. Strike 2. That ball is whiffed by Glinski. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. The count is full. 2 outs in the top of the 6th. Luco has a chance to strike out the side now. The pitch. Strike 3. Swung on and whiffed as Luco strikes out the side in the top of the 6th. What a first outing by Simon Aluko as he strikes out the side. We'll be right back for the bottom of the 6th. We have a pitching change now in the bottom of the 6th for the Niagara Power as Carson Page, number 37, the right-hander, goes in to pitch. Throw down to second by the catcher for some warm-up pitches. And due up now for the Auburn Doubledays is the first baseman, Jake Houts, number 25. The score now in the bottom of the 6th is 5-0 Doubledays up on the Niagara Power. So far, a shutout game for the Doubledays pitchers. 3 hits for the Doubledays, 2 hits for the Power. First pitch, fastball by Carson Page, right down the middle. House looks at it for no balls, 1 strike now. Next pitch, fastball, outside corner, no balls, 2 strikes. Outs down in the count. Page up in this count. The 0-2, Almost clips Houts. It was so inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. One ball, 2 strikes now to Houts. The pitch from Page, outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. That one was both high and outside. Page ready to go. Houts ready to go. The 2-2. Swung on, fouled back our way. 83-mile-per-hour fastball. Houts pieced that one back our way. First foul ball of this at-bat. Page ready to go. Houts ready to go. The pitch. Inside. Clips Houts right in the helmet. That one hit him right in the head. Knocked his helmet completely off. Let's hope that Houts is all right. But seems as if he is. Works his way to first base. A little bit of a jog. He seems all right. So in the bottom of the 6th, we have a runner on first. Ump goes and checks on Houts, make sure he's all right. Appears as if the first baseman is okay. So we move on now to the second batter of the inning, Michael Woolley, the third baseman. Runner on first. Page pitches inside for the first ball of this at-bat. Houts not moving much off of first, but starts to finally get a lead now. Page gives him a look, another look. The pitch. Fastball inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Fastball sitting about around 83 to 85 right now for Carson Page. The 2-0. Inside again. 3 balls, no strikes. That is the 4th inside fastball in a row. The 3-0 pitch. Fastball down the middle for strike 1 at this at-bat. Three balls, 1 strike. The pitch. Fastball swung on but missed. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. Carson Page has worked himself back from a 3-0 count to 3 balls, 2 strikes now. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on. That is a foul ball back our way. So the count is full to Michael Woolley, the third baseman. Houts is on first base still. The 3-2. Swung on, and that is the first out of this inning, as that was a swinging strikeout.
Now batting the second baseman, number 4, Fernando Espinal.
Now batting in the top of the 6th. In the bottom of the 6th for the Auburn Doubledays. This is second baseman Fernando Espinal. Carson Page ready to go. The pitch was high and outside. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 down now for the Doubledays. The pitch. Inside for ball 2 of this at-bat. 2 balls, no strikes. 82-mile-per-hour fastball. The pitch. Swung on. Fastball just outside corner. That makes it 2-1 to Fernando Espinal. Next pitch, clips Espinal. Another inside fastball from Carson Page that clips him right in the back. Second hit by pitch this inning from Carson Page. Fans visibly upset by that pitch. So we have runners on first and second. Both runners were clipped by pitches from Carson Page. One down, runners on first and second. Due up now for the Doubledays is the shortstop, Carson Gross, number 5. Base shot, scores a run. Score in the bottom of the 6th is 5-0 Doubledays. Niagara has yet to pick up a hit in quite a few innings now. Carson Page ready to go. Carson against Carson. Gross up to the plate. The pitch inside to the left-hand batter, and that clips him. That is 3 hit by pitches this inning yet alone by Carson Page. 1 down for the Doubledays, and we have runners on every bag. Now up is the DH, Enzo Martinez, number 29. Fans still visibly upset with that hit by pitch. Runners on every base, get a little bit of a lead. Pitch, fastball down the middle for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike to Martinez. The pitch was inside and high. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 down to Martinez. Martinez ready to go, Page ready to go. The pitch just high. Was right down the middle, but just missed the zone, maybe at the neck of Martinez. Then it's 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Bases are loaded in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch, low and outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. To Martinez. The 3-1 from Carson Page, incoming. The pitch, strike down the middle. Fastball, that is strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. The count is full with 1 out. After the first pitch, the runners have stayed relatively stagnant on the base path. Not much movement. The pitch, outside for ball 4. That scores a run. Score is now 6-0 in the bottom of the 6th. 1 run scored for the Doubledays. As Mike Gabriel calls timeout, calls to the bullpen, pulls out Carson Page. And we have a new pitcher with bases loaded, 1 out. And we'll be right back with you in a second. We have a pitcher's change now in the bottom of the 6th. 1 down. We have Brett Johnson pitching. He played center field in the first game with a doubleheader. Was throwing low 80s for a warm-up for fastballs. But due up now is the EH Bobby Stang with bases loaded. First pitch fastball coming in at 82 to Bobby Stang, who looked at that one for the first strike of his at-bat. No balls, 1 strike, 1 down, bases juice. Next pitch, crushed! That ball is deep! That ball is gone! Absolute grand slam! No doubt grand slam by Bobby Stang, the EH. Wow, was that ball crushed. Left field side. 1 run scores, 2 run scores, 3 run scores, 4 run scores. That makes this a 9-0 ball game. That was a grown man shot right there. Oh my goodness. Absolute smash by Bobby Stang there. Due up now was Garrett Prosper, the left fielder, number 16. 1 out still, 1 strike. He didn't swing at the first strike. Next pitch called for a strike. 2 strikes now. That ball by Bobby Stang looked like it was foul, but then went fair. Wow, was it crushed. Next pitch, swung on. Quick strikeout for Carson Page. That is 2 outs. Due up now for the Doubledays, A.J. Wenrich, the right fielder. With 2 outs now, and first pitch was a fastball swung on. Next pitch, fastball swung on. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Brett Johnson working quick the past 2 batters. 2 outs, 2 strikes, bottom of the 6th. Next pitch, crushed to left field. That ball is caught on the warning track. And that is a 3rd out at the bottom of the 6th. Grand slam by Bobby Stang makes this 10-0 in the bottom of the 6th. Top 7 for the Niagara Power. They need 10 runs to tie it. 11 to give them the advance for the bottom of the 7th. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back for the top of the 7th. Welcome back. It is now the top of the 7th. The Auburn Doubledays lead 10-0 in this game. This could be the last ups, as this is the second game of a doubleheader, so only 7 innings. And now pitching for the Doubledays is Michael Sills. Due up now for Niagara Power. Is number 16, Miles Pallister, pinch hitter. Counts 1-1 now, no outs. The pitch, just low. Count 2-1 now. Excuse me, the pitcher is number 18, Michael Huff, pinch hitter, catcher. Ball is crushed back our way to make it 2-2. No outs. The 2-2. Followed back our way. Pinch hitter sitting at a 2-2 count. The 2-2. Inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. From the closer. Full count now, as that was a fastball, 90 miles per hour inside. Closer ready to go. The pitch. Swung on, that is fouled back our way. Three balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Inside to Michael Huff, and that gives them 1 runner on base for the Niagara Power. Next up now for the Niagara Power is number 30, and his second baseman, Andrew Stillinger, with a runner on first. The pitch coming. Just low. Called for a ball by the plate umpire. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner on first. The pitch. Swung on. That ball is drilled, but it is foul ball. Left field side. Out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike to Stillinger. Stillinger called time. The 1-1. The pitch. Just low. Fans don't like that call. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Stillinger. The 2-1. Inside, called for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Stillinger. Stillis is working his way back for a 2-2 count. The pitch. Swung on, that ball is same location. Foul ball, left field. Count is still 2-2 with no outs. The 2-2 coming. The pitch. Swung on right back to the pitcher. Just hits him in the glove, but misses and goes to center field. That's a base hit. for Niagara Power. Due up now for the Power is a pinch hitter, number 7, Tom Bednarski. Bednarski is pitch hitting for the shortstop, Zach Evans, in the bottom of the 7th. Bednarski ready to go, the pitch. Fastball outside corner, called for strike 1. Runners on first and second now. 3 hits to 3 hits for both teams. The score is 10-0 in the top of the 7th. The pitch, swung on. No balls, 2 strikes real quick. For the Niagara Power. The 0-2, just outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Both runners got a huge jump, but Michael Sellis did not give them a look at all. Pinch hitter ready to go. The pitch. Called for strike theory. Outside corner. We have 1 down now. Bednarski did not like that call at all, saying that it was really low. Arguing with the home plate umpire on his way to the dugout. 1 down now. In the top 7, the pitch. Inside. To Jackson Strong, the right fielder. Silas ready to go. Jackson Strong ready to go. The pitch. Just low. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 down now. That fastball for 90 miles per hour was just low. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 down. The pitch. Belted to right field. Second baseman out there catches the ball. Runners, oh my goodness, he dropped it. He dropped the ball. The second baseman went all the way to right field. Fernando Espinal went all the way to right field and called off A.J. Weinrich and dropped the ball. He had the ball in his glove, but he bobbled it and dropped it. Bases are now loaded with 1 down. So we have 1 out, bases loaded. Off of an error by the second baseman. The pitch. Called for a strike. No balls, 1 strike, 1 down now in the top 7. Batter calls time. Due up now is the third baseman, Vincent Morrow, number 2. He's got bases loaded, working with a 0-1 count. Next pitch swung on. No balls, 2 strikes to the third baseman. The 0-2. Swung on for strike 3. Second out of the inning for the Doubledays. Due up now for Niagara is number 27. And the first baseman, Steve Merkel. He's working with bases loaded off of Michael Silas. The pitch. Called for strike 1. Hit the outside corner of the plate. No balls, 1 strike, 2 down. Pitch. Swung on. That is strike 2 from Michael Silas. No balls, 2 strikes. Bases loaded. Top of the 7, 10-0. The pitch, outside for ball one at this at-bat. Great snag by Benji Reese there to keep runners on bases. The 1-2 coming. The pitch, inside to Steve Merkel. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down now. Fans arguing that call, but the pitch incoming. Breaking ball, outside corner. That is strike 3. That ends the ball game. Merkel does not like that call at all, but does not matter. That's game. The Auburn Doubledays win. That win makes them 12-15, and Niagara is now 15-10. Doubledays are 6.5 games behind, and Niagara is 2.5 games behind. So what a game offensively by the Doubledays. Grand slam by Johnny Stang allows them to win the game 10-0. Thanks for tuning in to this doubleheader, fans. Have a great night. Doubledays win.